Hi everybody, we just wanted to put together a quick little blip it, kind of a tease to incorporate with your power hour this weekend of our Barre program that we just launched. We had our first certification this past weekend. So I'm going to go through a little bit of a plank series, an arm series, and then also a thigh series that you can share with your clients during your power hour, and hopefully it'll show enough interest where they want to come back and take a full class. So here we go. So starting in a plank series, before we go into our plank, if you are starting with this first, let's definitely warm up. So we can warm up with a cat-cow, wrists in line with shoulders, knees in line with hips. Inhale, lifting that chin, you're going to scoop out in your waist. Go through your cat-cow about 3 times, and come back to a neutral spine, setting up for plank, elbows directly underneath the shoulders. Have them walk their knees back, hips parallel. Okay to stay here for balance, or option to go into long legs. Curl those toes under, push back in your heels. So holding that plank, you're going to cue through your plank with them. Nice neutral neck, pressing back in the heels, waist pulling in, navel drawing towards your spine. Holding it here. You want to do about a 1 to 2 minute plank with them. So going through plank on their forearms to start. You can have them soften, press back in their heels, soften to the knees. After about a minute, you're going to have them come into a straight arm plank, so hands directly where those elbows are. Again, squeeze to the seat, press back in the heels, holding them here for at most maybe 20 seconds because it's a lot of flexion in the wrists, and we want to keep those wrists safe. From here, have them pike their hips up to down dog, really stretch it out. They can pedal their dog. Inhale, lift those heels high. Exhale, energize them down. So just getting them warmed up if this is what you're starting your class with. Then they'll walk their feet into their hands and make their way up to standing. So coming to standing, going into the arm series. 2-pound weights is all you need. Shoulders back and down. Feet are going to be directly underneath the hip bones. Soft bend in the knees. So make sure they're not locking out of their knees. They're going to shift their weight forward, push into the balls of their feet. Starting arms long, shoulders back, waist pulls in, find that tight corset. You're just keeping long levers, coming down in 2 counts, lift, and 2 counts. So just warming up the arms. Encourage length as they lift. You're going to keep it slow, double count, for about 8 to 12 reps. Once you've gone through that 8 to 12 times, you're going to speed it up on tempo. Take it lift and lower. Still encouraging long arms, really lengthen on the lift. Take it lift and drop. 3 to 4 8 counts of this single count lift. On that last one, you're going to hold the top, bend those elbows in half, frame your face, 2 90-degree bends, tiny lifts up. Little squeeze on their weights as they lift. Again, shoulders down away from the ears, waist pulling in, navel drawing back towards the spine, keeping a neutral spine, so no tuck in the seat. After you've gone through this about 3 to 4 8 counts, we're going to take it to an open and then close. Resist the open, squeeze to close. Hold that 90-degree bend. Again, about 3 to 4 8 counts here. From here, we're going to hold the open, and we're going to flip palms down, lift up. You take it down and lift. So getting that rotation in the shoulder, palms down, lift it up. I would say about 2 to 3 8 counts. You're doing it with them. You're going to have weights in your hands. You're going to start to feel the burn, so you'll know if it's time to transition into the next exercise. So staying here. Hold that up. You're going to bring elbows into the side body, 90-degree bends, tiny presses back. Tiny press. Press. Remember, small controlled movements, keeping everything right in that muscle group. Tiny presses back. About 2 8 counts. From here, we're going to reach it long, really stretch, squeeze it in. Lengthen on the out, squeeze down. Full length out, pull it in. So squeezing shoulder blades on the back, really stretch on the out. Long arms all the way. 3 to 4 8 counts. On the last one, you hold the out. Arms are going to come to a V position. Thumbs rotate towards the ground. Pinkies are now lifted toward the ceiling. Shoulders roll back and down. Cue them to re-engage that core. Waist pulls in, navel back. We're going to drop it all the way down. Lift up to shoulder height. It's down and lift. About 3 8 counts. We'll hold the lift on the last one, tiny lifts, little pulse up. Take it, lift, lift. 2 to 3 8 counts of this lift. Hold that lift, you rotate thumbs up, then down. You're getting that rotation through the shoulder. 1 to 2 8 counts. By this point, our shoulders are burning pretty bad, so we're just going to finish here. Last one, we'll hold those thumbs down. You lift up, hold it. Shoulders drop back down, hold it. Again, one more time. You lift up, hold it. Shoulders drop back down, hold it. And you're going to hold a 6 count. Hold 6, 5, 4, last 3, 2, 1. Release it. Let the arms come down. Roll out the shoulders. Going into biceps, palms forward, upper arms tight to that side body. Again, you're keeping that soft bend in the knees, pushing into the balls of your feet. Curl it up, extend all the way down. Encourage them. Big squeeze on the up, resist the drop. So even if they're not using weights, still a very effective movement. Big squeeze. Lengthen all the way down. You're going to do 3 to 4 8 counts, full range motion. On that last one, you're going to come just halfway, tiny pulse. Pulse. Pulsing it here, 2 to 3 8 counts. And then we're going to reverse it. We're going to press it down, stop halfway. Take it, push. Pull halfway. Push it all the way down. Again, 2 to 3 8 counts here. Press it down, pull. On the last one, hold it here. Come up to tabletop, widen to a V position, then palms flip forward. Number of the weight comes towards the shoulder. Left arm extends long, and then you take it switch. So hammerhead curls, just in a lifted position. Really lengthen. Squeeze. Being sure you're not rushing through it. Make every movement count. Really effective moves. Big reach. Pull it in. 3 to 4 8 counts. So normally our arm series is a little bit longer, but this is just a little bit of a tease for them. So after you finish your 3 to 4 8 counts, you're going to come frame your face with both arms. Take your arms, send them long behind you. So setting up for triceps. Shoulders roll back and down. Now you're hinging forward at the waist about 2 inches. So still a neutral spine, no tuck in the seat, natural curve in that low back. But encourage, ribs closed on that front body so everything's engaged. Arms super long, palms facing each other to start. Tiny lifts, lift, lift. So really getting into the tricep. Long arms. Think more up, less down. It's a lift up, up. 3 to 4 8 counts. From here, you hold on that lift and squeeze it in. Palms now squeeze towards each other. Encourage that length in the arms. You're holding that lift, squeezing in. 3 to 4 8 counts. From there, you're going to put it together. You're going to take it, lift an inch, squeeze an inch. Lift up an inch, squeeze in an inch. 2 to 3 8 counts. On the last one, you lift up, hold it, squeeze in, hold it. Now from here, you're going to have them rotate palms down towards the ground. Same thing, you lift, lift. By switching which way our palms are facing, we're getting into different areas of our tricep. Take it, lift, lift. 2 to 3 8 counts. Then squeeze it in, just like you did in the beginning. Squeeze, squeeze, 2 to 3 8 counts. Put it together. You take it, lift, squeeze it in. Lift, squeeze. Another 2 to 3 8 counts, and you're going to finish with the rotation. Palms up and down. 1 to 2 8 counts. You'll hold that final palms up, lift up, hold it. Again, you lift up, hold it. You can squeeze it in 1 more inch. Hold 5, hold 4, hold 3, 2, 1, and release it. Weight all the way to the ground. You'll take a moment, stretch it out. Right arm across the body, drop that shoulder. Switch sides. Tricep stretch, right hand up, drop it between your shoulder blades. Press back, have them close their ribs on their front body as they push that elbow back 1 more inch. Switch sides. Press back, ribs close. And release it. From here, you can take it into a push-up series. So coming back to the ground, you can change up your push-ups. Single push-ups, about 10. You can do tricep push-ups. And you can also take it into negative. So down slow, 2 counts, push up in 1. So you want to do about 20 to 30 push-ups with the girls. You can change up the variations of it or keep it all just standard push-ups, whatever you're comfortable with. Always offering balance strength kaya in those push-ups. Usually it's either on the knees or long legs. If they need to drop the knees on the push-up for strength, perfectly fine. So that's our plank, our arms, and our push-ups. We will end with a tease of our thigh work. So setting up, let me just adjust this. My head might be cut off, but you guys will be able to see me. I want you to see my lower body here. So setting up for thigh work. They're going to be using a wall. We'll start with feet directly underneath those hip bones. They can put their hand on their hip. They can also face the wall directly. Start with calf raises. Lift all the way up, lower. Nice long legs. Talk about their plumb line. Ears over shoulders, shoulders over hips. Tight corset on, waist is pulling in, navel's drawing back. Full range motion, all the way up, all the way down. Make sure when they come down that they're not rocking. Toes stay planted. Lift all the way up and down. So warming up their legs. You're doing about 3 to 4 8 counts. You'll hold at the top on that final 8 count, tiny pulses up. Another 2 to 3 8 counts. On that last one, you hold at the top. We're going to go right into our first set of thigh work. Knees are going to dive forward, seats dropping over our heels. Feet are directly underneath our hip bones, so slight separation in my feet here. Okay? So coming back to side so you can see me. You're going to have them take it down an inch, up an inch, down an inch, up an inch. 3 to 4 8 counts. The last one, you hold it down, tiny pulses. Pulse it down, 3 to 4 8 counts. Hold that down. From here, we're going to take it into a tuck, release back to neutral. Tuck, release back to neutral, 2 to 3 8 counts. Okay? On that last one, you release the tuck, sink down to that challenge point, hold 5, hold 4, hold 3, hold 2, and release it. So that's 1 of 3 sets. Next set of thigh work. We're going to come into a wide second. So feet nice and wide, just like when we do our plie squats. So coming down nice and low, shoulders back over hips. Make sure knees are tracking over toes. Everyone's turnout is different. You'll start with the pulse down. 3 to 4 8 counts. So they don't need to hold a wall for this. After that last pulse down, you're going to lift the right heel. Pulse, again, 3 to 4 8 counts. Switch it. Left heel, 3 to 4 8 counts. Holding it down, you're going to alternate right heel, then left heel. Staying low. Encourage them to sink a little lower if they can. 2 8 counts. Double count. So right, left is 1. Right, left, 2. So going through that always helps to count down backwards for them so they know where they're at. On that last one, both heels lift, sink nice and low. Hold 8, hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. So that's your second set. Last set, you can take it into a lunge series. So I'm going to turn on profile. Right foot's going to start in front, back foot. 2 90-degree bends is your setup. Shoulders over hips, waist is pulling in, lifting that back heel. You'll pulse it down. 3 to 4 8 counts in that pulse. Right heel will then lift, whatever heel's in front. Pulse. 2 to 3 8 counts. Hold that lift. Squeeze in. Inner thighs squeezing towards each other. 2 8 counts. Hold it here. Hold 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it. Switch sides. Again, set up. 2 90-degree bends. Lift it up. 3 to 4 8 counts pulsing. Left heel lifts. Pulse it. Squeeze it in. And then your final holds. And release. Once you're done with that, you're going to want to stretch it out. You can take them onto the floor. They can turn towards the wall or hold the wall. Bring that foot up to the seat. Really stretch it out.